Hey, how's it going, Chris? This is Anthony Costanzo. I just wanted to make you this short video, kind of just giving you a plan of exactly what we would do. So there's basically four main steps to get you to page one, right? Now, the first step is on-page optimization, right? So basically, we need to tell Google that you clean windows in Charlotte, North Carolina, right? So in order for us to tell Google that, we need your homepage at least 1,000 words of high optimized, unique content, at least 1,000 words. I even like putting 2,000 words on the homepage, all about what you do and exactly where you do it, right? So I always like dominating your competition out in each one of these categories. Now your competition, Squeegee Pros here, they have a decent amount of content. These videos right here, that I know that helps their ranking a lot too. Now this is something else I would want to do, and we would talk about exactly what services you offer and for certain businesses, right? So they say storefronts, restaurants, car dealerships. So the more, words we could be putting on your homepage and then throughout your website, the better you rank, right? So we want any excuse to for us to write content. So for any businesses that you've done, window cleaning for, we can put them in there. Really just copy Squeegee Pros, right? I want as many service pages on your website as I could possibly put, and then within those service pages, writing 500, unique keywords, putting, pictures on that service page, just spreading awareness throughout your website, just really telling Google, what you do for a service and that this is your specialty, right? That you do window cleaning, you do gutter cleaning. Thing about your service, the higher you rank. Okay, so that would be the first step to really get your on-page optimization on point. And like I said, 1,000 to 2,000 words on your homepage, then creating as many service tabs as we possibly can find, and then writing 500 words for each of those service tabs, right? And then the next step would be to create a blog. And a blog is just giving us another excuse to write about your niche. The more we are writing on your website, the more Google is crawling your website, the more they're looking at it. And if they like what you're writing, the higher you rank. Okay, so we'll blog on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. And if you take a look at your competition, right, you type in site and then your URL, this tells me how many pages of content that they come up for. So 124 pages, it's a good amount of content that they're coming up in Google for, right? It's because they have all these service pages and then they have a blog as well. So compared to you have 39 pages, right? So you really need to dominate them in this category. I want at least 150 pages. I would say even 200 pages, right? I really like dominating your competition out in each one of these categories, right? So that would be the next step after creating all your service pages. We would create a blog and start writing relevant content on a daily basis, anything to do with window cleaning, gutters, pressure washing, anything to do with your service we'll be writing about. Google will be looking at your website more, which will ultimately make you rank higher. Third category, is citations. Citations are very simple. They're online directories. Think of Angie's List, Yelp, and phone number. Bing, Yelp, Google Places. Anywhere you can cite your business's name, address, and phone number on the web is a citation, right? The more citations you are listed in, the higher you rank, the more established you look in Google's eyes. People don't realize that there's hundreds and hundreds of these local citations that you could be listed in, right? And we'll list you in each and every last one of them. This just makes you the most established, legitimate window cleaning business in the Charlotte area, right? So there's usually about 400 local listings. We'll list you in each and every last one of them. If you take a look over here, you have a citation flow of 24. So that you're listed in quite a few citations, right? But take a look at your competitor. He has a citation flow of 29. So I know you could be listed more. So we'll go in there, see which ones you're not in, and we'll put you in each and every last one of them. Right? So that's the third category, directories. Be listed in as many as you possibly can. The fourth category, probably the most important, is backlinks and trust flow, right? What's a backlink? Think of a backlink as someone else on the web talking about your website. For example, if the Charlotte Agenda wrote an article about the best window cleaning services in the Charlotte area, they said go check out clearviewcharlotte.net. That's someone else on the internet talking about your website. Not only is that someone else on the internet talking about your website, it's the Charlotte Agenda, right? They're very trusted, they're very established in Google already. So since they're talking about your website and they're trusted in Google, this is what makes you trusted in Google. Ultimately, you want Google to trust your website, and this is what really pushes you to the first page, right? Right now, you have a trust flow of 0, right? Google does not trust your website at all. So that means people linking back to your website. We have access to very high authoritative, high trusted backlinks and blogs, right? And we simply start blogging about your website onto these blogs, linking your website on our blogs, and Google takes a look at it. Wow, look at this high authoritative, high trusted blog talking about Clearview Charlotte, and this is what really going to ultimately push you to the first page and on top of the first page, right? This is why we've had a lot of success. It's because we have access to these high authoritative, high trusted blogs. Now, compare your website to your competitors, right? They have a trust flow of 10. Anything in the double digits it's good, right? So we need to really beat them out here. And a lot of our blogs, they have a trust flow over 25, over 35. So, they are very trusted in Google. So, those are really the 4 main steps. There's a lot of other things that goes into it, but yeah, that would be the plan, right? Get your on-page optimization all set, really clean up your website. 2, start your blog, start writing relevant content on a daily basis so Google crawls your website more. 3, be listing as many possible citations as we could find. And 4, start linking your website onto high trusted, high authoritative blogs to really start building trust to your website and pushing it, to the top of first page. So, I appreciate you watching this, Chris. I know you're really busy, but if you are free Monday afternoon, I know when you talked, you said you can meet Monday afternoon. So my schedule is free. So just let me know, and we could hopefully work out a deal. Appreciate it.